Now, I was going through some articles on my phone and came across one of the stories that make you want to go, aww. Now, there's a 17-year-old senior from Massachusetts by the name of Esteban Barriga, and he told his mother that he wasn't going to his prom because he didn't have any friends. Now, the thing is, young Esteban here has autism, and he always feels alone at school until one day he decided to ask someone very special to the prom, and the lucky person that asked to be his date was none other than Ellen DeGeneres. Now, that's when Esteban knew that he wasn't alone at all. After learning about his mission for the prom, his classmates or friends he didn't think he had, quote, decided to help him ask Ellen to the prom. More details shortly after this song. The first song is Rihanna featuring Jay-Z with Umbrella. That was Rihanna featuring Jay-Z with Umbrella. And you guys are now tuned into TBS efm 101.3 listening to What's Poppin'. But we'll get our show officially started after these messages. Welcome back to What's Poppin' with Brian Ju on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, here are a couple of things I want to remind you guys. Send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com if you have any questions at all, or just want to leave us a message. Be like, what's up, B? How you doing? Everything good? Life treating you good? Please send us a message. Also, if you want to check out our playlist on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. Go online, check out our playlist. Also, we got pictures up on our website as well from our open studios, of course, for our guests and of me as well. So go check those out. And we've recently uploaded pics from our, What's Poppin' team gathering that we had last Friday. So if you guys are curious on what we're doing, some goofy pics, the group together. It was a fun time because it was the first time that all the guests from different days actually got to meet each other. Not gonna lie, the first 5-10 minutes, it was the awkwardest gathering ever. Because I just assumed everyone knew each other and everyone's quiet on their smartphones, looking at things. And I was like, get off your phones and let's drink. But I didn't drink because I'm an angel. I just watched other people drink. Anyways, now it's time for Pop a Verse. Now what I do right here, I'm going to pop a verse on y'all about my thoughts on what I gave you at the very beginning of our show. And, you're more than welcome to try to figure out which songs I took them from. So, here we go. Alrighty, now I'm sure at the opening y'all were already going, aww. But after you hear the details on how his classmates helped him out, you're gonna be like, even harder, or even go, whoa! Alrighty, y'all. First, they started off by writing down reasons on a classroom whiteboard why Ellen should go to the prom with Esteban. And here are a few reasons that they laid out. 1, he's the best dancer. 2, he has $1 million smile. 3, he tells funny jokes. 4, he's a cool dude. And the best one of them all, I would have to say, is because he is a good friend. That's so sweet. Now, his family also helped him make a YouTube video to convince Ellen to accompany him on May 9th. Now, through this video and also writing on Ellen's Facebook page, he's been getting a lot of supporters that have been rooting for him by using hashtags that say, hashtag Ellen take me to the prom. Hashtag say yes to Esteban on Twitter, of course. And Esteban, who once thought that he didn't have any friends at all, is now suddenly the most popular kid at school. Now, this touching story taught me 2 lessons. Lessons I already knew, but greatly reminded of course. Number 1, having a disability does not stop you from dreaming. No matter who you are, you can continue to dream. And number 2, when you do something with good intentions, people around you, even strangers out in the world, will start to help you out. So keep that in mind, y'all. Try to do everything with good intentions, not for your own greed. So even if you have, if you're going through some of the toughest times in your life, don't be discouraged. You know why? Because you're not alone. I am here with you. Yes, you're not alone. I'm here with you. Heal the world. That was Michael Jackson with You Are Not Alone. I love Michael, man. I love Michael. And I love imitating his voice, too. I'm probably the only person who probably does it in Korea. Hi, I'm Michael Jackson. I'm trying. Anyways, you guys are tuning into TBS efm 101.3, tuning into What's Poppin'. And y'all know what today is. Today is Thursday, aka the day before Valentine's Day. So I know all you ladies out there need to go shopping right now for your chocolates, your flowers, or maybe some new sneakers or a video game system that just came out, a company with the X in front of it or a company with a P in front of it. You know, I'm just hitting to y'all what I like to, in case you want to get me gifts. You know, just send it to What's Poppin'. Just joking, y'all. Anyways, we're going to get to the next song. And the next song is another song about, you know, not being alone, because we're talking about Esteban, man. That is awesome that how his friends are going on Twitter and helping him and supporting him and trying to get him on this date with Ellen DeGeneres. Actually, I'm going to start a thing on Twitter, too. I want to meet Ellen DeGeneres. I want to be on a show. I want to do a single with her. I want to marry her. So, Ellen, if you're tuning in, or if you're not, all my fans, try to get Ellen DeGeneres to message me or come to Korea and be on our show. That'd be the bomb. If Ellen DeGeneres came to Korea, Ellen, come to Korea, man. We love you here. Anyways, next song is Another Level with Be Alone No More. Are you ready? Because now it's time for Brian's tips to tip the scale. So don't freak out. Don't be like, honey, I ain't trying to go on no diet. I'm not here to help you with your diet. I'm here to give you guys tips, health tips to tip your scale towards a better life. Now, some days stress gets a little too much that we go to things that bring us comfort. You know what I'm talking about, and I've already given you some ideas on how to deal with stress positively, like getting some fresh air, taking a bath, expressing gratitude, meditation, and there could be too much more to add to this list, but it's not always easy to do something like expressing gratitude when you're in the worst of moods. So I say, do what you got to do to vent. Just make sure you don't get into the worst ways of getting rid of stress, which is our tip of the day. Alrighty? Number 1, do not hibernate. I know a lot of people try to stay away from people in the mood, in the moment, and it feels good. And you don't have to deal with the problems. You get rest, but if you end up sleeping more than you should, you know what happens? You're going to feel more tired, and it only increases lethargy, of course, which will make things much harder for you to bounce back up on. All right? Plus, studies show that chronic oversleeping can cause problems like diabetes, heart disease, weight gain, higher rates of death. Man, that's crazy. Higher rates of death. And you wouldn't want to, add those problems on top of the stress that you already have. Number 2, do not eat your feelings away, y'all. Maybe a bit of comfort food is okay from time to time, but when you start soothing your pain with some high calorie, high sugar, or high fat comfort foods, you feel good at that moment, at first, but it can quickly spiral out of control when that eating meets negative emotions. So instead of reaching for those bag of chips or box of chocolates, go for a walk, go for a run, or eat some celery sticks, not the nasty stuff. And lastly, that's my new word anyways, do not ignore the problem. It's normal to take a time out once in a while, but constantly avoiding the stress in your life can be counterproductive, y'all. So what you need to do is reach out for help and make a plan of action that will tackle the source of stress, y'all. Hope that helped y'all out. We got the last song for the first half of the show before we bring in Mr. Johnny Flo. This is Christina Perry with Human. Welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin'. You guys are tuned into TBS efm 101.3, listening to What's Poppin'. And guess who we're going to bring to the studio shortly? We got Mr. Johnny Flo waiting outside the door, trying to get up in here to rock his flow, because that's what he knows. Look at that. My freestyle. Yeah, yo. Oh, dang, I can't stop. It just keeps coming out. Anyways, he's going to be here for Poppin' Beats. If you guys want to find out which hip-hop tracks he's bringing to the table today, y'all got to stay tuned. Do not change your dial. Don't listen to the other radio stations. They're not important right now. Listen to our station only. But for now, a message from our sponsors. Yeah, it's time for Poppin' Beats. Yeah. I can't remember. I got too excited. I was like, what rhymes with beats? What rhymes with beats?
Streets.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, now it's time for Poppin' Beats. We rocking music from the streets. Anyways, right now we're not talking about what I say, what Johnny says. We're talking about Poppin' Beats, hip-hop music, man.
Yes. Best hip-hop love songs this week for Valentine's Day.
Oh, because Valentine's Day, tomorrow.
It brought me back. It brought me back to high school. I think a lot of songs that I picked today are from my high school years.
Okay. So the first artist or artists that you brought to the table are?
It's Busta Rhymes with Mariah Carey.
Ooh, 2 artists that I like a lot.
It's Busta Rhymes with S, right?
Busta Rhymes, yeah.
I looked it up. I think, it doesn't make sense to me.
Why?
Shouldn't it be like Busta Rhyme or Bust Rhymes? I don't know.
But, I mean, that's just his name. His I don't know his real name, but Busta Rhymes. What's his real name? You know his real name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey? Why didn't he just call himself Jeffrey Rhymes?
No, he got the name from The football player, wide receiver, called George Buster Rhymes.
So he's not a football player though.
No, but Chuck D of Public Enemy gave him that name. Maybe they look alike or something.
So before he even debuted, like, you look like that football player. So your name gonna be Buster Rhymes.
Yeah, and he said okay.
Oh. See, that's why it's Rhymes, because George Buster Rhymes.
Yeah,
his last name's
I
Rhymes.
think that's what it is.
Durr, so you just answered your own question. There you go. Because you asked why is it Rhymes. All right, so Buster Rhymes, my man, he's not a young dude no more.
Nope, he's 42. And his name is Trevor, not Jeffrey. I just made that up. I don't know. But
Trevor.
Yeah, he looked like Jeffrey too.
All right, let's get things clear out there, Radio Land people. Buster Rhymes' real name is Trevor, not Jeffrey. Trevor.
Yes.
We don't know why Johnny was like, Jeffrey.
I just made that up to buy some time, but I looked it up. It's
That's
Trevor.
smart, though.
Yeah.
No, that is smart. He knows his way of working around the mic because, you're trying to buy some time. Smart. All right, now, where is Mr. Buster or Trevor Rhymes from?
He's from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I realize I bring a lot of East Coast rappers, and then
no hate on there. We love that.
Yeah, we love
It's a good thing. All right, now Busta Rhymes, he has been in the game for a long time.
Yes.
So he's got to have some kind of awards or something.
He has 11 times Grammy nominee.
For a rapper, that's a lot.
That's a lot for anybody.
Yes, it is. I don't even got one. I wasn't nominated for anything. Okay. Now, when did he debut?
He debuted in 1950.
1950. Hold on.
No, 1989. 1982.
Let's clear things up. He's born in 1972.
1989.
And he debuted in 1950.
Yeah.
Was he reincarnated? So his debut in 1989.
1989.
Man, he's been in the game for a long time.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody, and somebody said that anybody over 40 shouldn't rap.
Why?
They said they lose it after they're 40.
Busta Rhymes still had it when he was rapping on, remember when Chris Brown came out with that Look at Me Now?
Yeah, Look at Me Now. And he still has it. And then, I don't know, he said that Jay-Z lost it. He said that Eminem lost it. And
wait, Eminem's over 40?
Yeah.
How old is Eminem?
He's pretty old. He's like...
I thought Eminem was like 22. I just like Justin Bieber's age.
Nah, he's around the same age as Busta Rhymes.
Oh my gosh. He's that old?
He's really old. He's definitely over 40.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm 57, but I don't look that old. But,
actually, he's the same age as Busta Rhymes.
He was born in 1972?
Uh-huh.
Dang, Eminem young. I didn't know he was that old. Okay.
Yes.
Cool, but when I hear talking about Eminem, we're talking about Busta Rhymes. Now, Busta Rhymes' latest album, when did it drop? Because I don't know if he came out with new material on his own.
It came out in 2011.
Okay.
And it flopped.
No wonder I don't know about it.
Yeah, exactly. And people are saying that he's coming back with an album this year.
Okay.
And that it needs to do well because he's kind of disappearing on the surface of the earth.
I mean, his featuring tracks that he's on, they do well though.
Yeah, they do well.
Yeah.
And I think he's a great featuring artist. Like Ludacris, I think he's a great featuring artist, but sometimes when he does a song of his own, it's not really...
That is true. But I mean, I think if Busta Rhymes comes out with this new album and it doesn't do well, he can still be on featuring album because, if it works for him, do that.
Yeah, I mean...
He's still making money.
And I don't think it matters for somebody like Busta Rhymes because he's had such a great career.
Exactly.
Like just one hit or
11-time nominee, man. Grammy nominee. That's amazing. Now, he started off with a squad called the...
Flip Mode.
Yes. I used to love the Flip Mode squad.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
I don't know too much about Flip Mode.
Because you weren't even born.
Really?
I feel older now. Thank you, Johnny.
Were they big like that? Like, you knew
Flip
about
Mode Squad,
them?
they weren't that big. I mean, them as a group, it's not like Flip Mode Squad came out with an album that everyone's like, oh, we got to get it. But Busta Rhymes would always bring his crew to the table. You know how like Eminem always brings D12? He'd be like, you're from the Flip Mode Squad. And everyone knew about Flip Mode Squad because of Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, that's how I knew, but I didn't know them as like individual, like separate
Actually,
group.
I don't know any of the group name members.
You just like...
We just know him because Busta Rhymes dropped that name every single time in a song.
And even this song, I Know What You Want, and Flip Mode Squad in it. All the rappers in it.
Maybe that's like his record label that he started or something. It could be.
Yeah.
Because P. Diddy was like, yeah, bad boy. And he's not talking about bad boys. He's talking about his record label.
He's not talking about a bad boy. Like a bad boy, he knows.
Bad boys out there. All right, now this track is featuring the beautiful, the talented, Mariah Carey. We used to call her the falsetto queen.
Falsetto queen, yeah.
Because she'd always like, she'd hit that note where it's just like air kind of.
They call it the dolphin.
You got me feeling... I can't do it. Especially because I'm getting cold. I'm getting a cold again, so my falsetto ain't working. But she does like.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Fish in the Sea are like, ooh, Mariah. You know? But right now, since we are talking about the song, we got to play for you guys right now. This is Mr. Busta Rhymes featuring Mariah Carey with
I Know What You Want.
That was Busta Rhymes featuring Mariah Carey with I Know What You Want. Now, while the song was going out, Johnny just gave me some information about Mariah Carey on this track. Now, she used how many tracks?
72 tracks. That's a rumor. 72 tracks.
So rumor has it Mariah used 72 tracks to stack her vocals for the song. But if you're actually listening to it, the way they, mixed it down and edited it, it does not sound like it was 72 tracks. At the most, maybe like 4 here and 4 there.
Yeah,
but just kept it tight.
But she's so airy, so I think just to have that volume.
Does that sound like Mariah?
A little bit. A little bit.
I'm trying, because she's very airy in her breath, when she sings and everything.
Yes.
But great song still. I think it's funny how you're like, this song came out when I was in high school. This song came out when I was already allowed to drink and party.
It came out in high school.
Because I'm Eminem's age. No, I'm not. I'm not that old. Anyways, we're going to get to the next song, and the next song is
You Got Me by The Roots.
Featuring Erykah Badu, y'all. She's a great
song.
artist. Great song, too.
Great song.
I love The Roots, man.
I love The Roots. I was listening to the song all week after I decided that I was going to put it on the radio.
Really, all week?
Yeah, all
You didn't listen to anything else? Not even the radio?
Actually, no. I never manually played a song other than this.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Wow. I mean, the Roots, you gotta love them because they're mainstream now, but they're very, indie-ish, underground-ish.
Yeah, people call them the first real live band in hip-hop, and I agree with that.
That is true, and true, and they do actually play their own instruments and everything. You got the drummers and everything.
Questlove.
Exactly. All right, so give us some information about the Roots right now.
Yes, they were formed in 1987. Members are Black Dot, Questlove, Kamal Gray, F. Knuckles, and there's 5 more members. A lot of members.
Man.
And they're known for their jazz eclectic approach to hip-hop, which includes, like you said, live instruments. And they're from Philadelphia. I don't know if it's a big fact that they're from Philadelphia, because I know
Philly.
that. Yeah, I know that, but you probably do too, right?
I knew they were from Philly.
Yeah.
Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yes.
Not me, but I was thinking the Will Smith song from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Anyways, this is a group that, I'm not gonna say I grew up on, but I mean, in high school I listened to this, and not only this song, but there's a lot of great tracks in the Roots. And if you're a true hip-hop lover, I think the Roots is somebody in a group that you should get into and involved with to really listen to and get to know what real acoustic hip-hop music sounds like.
Yes.
None of that synthesized stuff, no MPC 4000. These guys actually did everything raw and authentic.
Everything you hear in the song is them playing.
Exactly. And, I just love this group. They're very authentic. I wish they would come to Korea. But, what's the song? When's the song came out? What year did the song come out?
It came out in 1999 from their 4th album, Things Fall Apart.
Alrighty.
And it was written by Jill Scott, who is now a famous singer, but at the time she wasn't.
Oh, she was just a songwriter?
Yeah, well, she was big in Philly. But then she wasn't big anywhere else, and the label demanded that, they need to use somebody with a higher profile. So they changed it to Erykah Badu, and who's now in the music video. But then the original version, I guess, featuring Jill Scott, released in 2005 compilation of the Roots album.
Oh, so the original version, Erykah Badu's on it.
Well,
and then,
I guess the quote-unquote original version, Jill Scott's on it, but then the official version includes Erykah Badu. But honestly, I like Erykah Badu.
So original and official, 2 different versions. Okay. But I love Erykah Badu, like you said. I like her. I love her vocals. I love her tone.
And her color is just so unique that you can't.
Like, what was that one song with Common she did? I don't know where I found that. Na 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 na. And that song, her vocals, I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, I do want to hear this track so bad because it's a throwback. 1999, of course, if you guys know, 1999 was the year we debuted as Fly to the Sky. So, same year. Check it out. This is The Roots featuring Erykah Badu with You Got Me. Yeah, that's a good song. That was The Roots featuring Erykah Badu with You Got Me. And earlier I was confused when I was introducing the song. I was like, ain't that song by Common? Because I didn't think it was the same song, but this is the song I was talking about.
Yeah.
But it's The Roots and Erykah Badu. It's not even featuring. On the album it says The Roots and Erykah Badu with You Got Me. Great song.
I love this song.
Great song. It's one of those songs that if you're driving your car, you just kind of chill out to.
Like at night.
Exactly.
Not during the day, just at night.
And it says, and today we're talking about relieving stress. I think it's a stress relieving song because it kind of puts you in a mellow place. Dang, we're having a good time right now.
Yes.
Yes, but right now we're going to get to the last song for our show. And the artist is
Fabulous.
Yes, featuring
Neo.
My man, of course. And the song is called
Make Me Better.
Alrighty, so Fabulous, from what I know, isn't that old like the other people's.
Nah, he's born in 1977. My sister's age.
Okay.
And he's from Brooklyn. I thought he was from Jersey, but I guess apparently he's from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, okay.
And funny thing is, he said that he wasn't trying to be a rapper.
He just became a rapper by spite? What happened?
Like, he just rapped on a radio show, like in front of DJ Clue. And then he signed to DJ Clue's label, but he said that he just wanted to be rich. Like, he just wanted to make some money because he got tired of being broke. And now his net worth is, I found out, it's $23 million.
That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, for somebody who's trying not to do it. Yeah.
And the person actually, no, he got his dream to come true. He just said he wanted to be rich. And $23 million in my mind is beyond rich, man. All right, so Fabulous. All right, this dude, what year did he debut? Do you know?
He debuted in 2000.
What's 2000?
No, 2000, sorry, yeah.
He debuted in 2000? Okay. And Fabulous, of course, I don't know, is he coming out with new material these days? Because I haven't heard anything with him on it.
Well, he's coming out with an album called The Loso's Way Part 2.
Okay.
And that was, I guess, the sequel of his second album that he's had before.
And
he's dropped a couple of mixtapes in the past couple of years. And, you know, I'm a big Fabulous fan. I think he's one of the best lyricists in the game right now.
Yeah, but I feel like for his talent, a lot of people don't give him the what do you call it?
The credit? Or,
yeah,
I think so too. I mean, I try to let people listen to him. I mean, everybody knows Fabulous, everybody likes his songs, but I don't think they realize that he's not just like somebody that makes love songs and does this for a living. Like, he's actually a great lyricist and he's actually a great rapper. So
I just like how he always spells his name in songs. Like, it's the Fabulous. I'm gonna start doing that. Yeah, it's the BRIAN.
I don't know if you're ever gonna do the things that you say you're gonna start doing. Like,
I'm saying I want to. Stop it, man. Don't block me from my dreams.
Bicky Minaj.
Bicky Minaj. I'm Bicky Minaj. Anyways, back to Fabulous featuring Neo. Now, this song, did it like top any charts or anything? Did it win anything?
Well, it spent 14 weeks at a number one in Billboard Rap Chart. So.
Oh, then it went far.
Yeah, and this song, I thought it came out when I was in high school, but it said that it came out in 2007. Because all I remember is going to school, listening to this song in the morning.
Are you sure? Because I remember the song coming out in 2007.
You know that I remember that.
I mean, not the exact
like
year.
7 years ago. Like, oh yes, it was in 2007.
No, I was thinking, it did come out a while back, but not that long.
Because I was in high school in 2006. Maybe the song came out before the album actually came out, like a promo single.
Oh yeah, that could have happened. Because even though they say the single is from the album that came out in 2007. Sometimes they come out with singles
promoted
beforehand.
Yeah, because I remember like going to school and coming back home, like every time it was just on the radio all day.
But we're gonna get into this song, and unfortunately, this has to be the last song for our show.
Yes.
And it's a great song, though. It's a good throwback to 2007. I like it because the featuring artist also is a great, talented vocalist.
Yes,
Neo. If you hate Neo, you have no soul, man. You don't have a soul. Neo is a great, talented singer. I met him when he came to Korea. I interviewed him for some kind of TV show. He's a gentleman. He's very well-mannered.
And I heard he's really working. He's a hard worker.
He's a hard worker, yeah. Because I remember after the show, we went to a club for after party, and he was in the corner all by himself, all bored looking. So I walked up to him. I was like, hey, Neo, everyone else is drinking. Your dancers are drinking. Your management's drinking. You don't do anything. He's like, nah, I have a show tomorrow in Japan, so I'm not drinking tonight. I was like, oh, man, he takes his job seriously. He was drinking water at a club while everyone was partying. And then he left the club at like 11 so he can sleep and get to his plane the next morning. I was like, you was a professional, mature dude. I respect him even more for that. But right now, we're going to play this song for you guys. It's going to be the last song for our show. And, of course, Mr. Johnny Flo brought the song. Can you introduce his last song, please?
Yes, it's Fabulous with Neo, Make Me Better.
All right, and this is Brian Juan.
Johnny Flo.
Signing off. Peace.
Peace.